Welcome to Leisha today. I know it's been a while, you guys. I lost my voice for about a little bit over a week. So it's coming back. So I will be starting doing my videos again. So if you guys are interested in today's video, stay tuned. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a business card holder or just card holder in general. So if you guys are interested in learning how to make one of these, stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do is go into your xTool creative space. You're going to go to shapes, and then you're going to choose the rounded square. And then make sure that your size is in inches, and you're going to change this after you push this unlock, the width to 3.75, the height 3.15. Then you're going to insert a rectangle, and then you can kind of like draw it. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to unlock it, and then for the width, you're going to make it 3.75. And then you're going to place this square at the bottom so that you have a flat piece instead of rounded towards the bottom. You're going to highlight both. And then you're going to do combined, unite. So that's your first piece. Then you're going to do the same process again. You're going to you're going to go to shapes, do rounded square, and then for this one, same thing in inches. You're going to unlock it. You're going to do for the width 3.75, and for the height you're going to do 1.8. Then you're going to do insert rectangle, draw a little rectangle again, then you're going to unlock it, same thing, width, it's going to be 3.75. 3.75. So then you're just going to line this up at the bottom like the other one. Highlight both. Combine, unite. Shapes, rounded square. You're going to unlock it. And then you're going to make this one with 3.75. Height 1.4. Then you're going to insert a rectangle. You're going to unlock it, and you're going to make this one 3.75. And then you're going to line it up at the bottom. Highlight them both. Combine, unite. So this one's going to be your front piece. So then on this piece here, you want to just put a box here so that you know this is where your logo is going to be, or you can just put your logo here. But I'm going to go, maybe we'll just put text and say, over in the text area, put logo/text. And this will just show where it's going to be on your So this will be like the front piece, this is the back piece, and this is the connector piece. All right, so now let's put in the rectangles. We're gonna make a rectangle. So let's go to Insert Rectangle. And then for this rectangle, we're gonna change to millimeters. So then for this rectangle, we're gonna unlock here. We're gonna make the height 3 and the width 47.55. And then we're gonna copy it and paste it 3 more times. So 1, 2, 3. Place it right there so we can zoom in so we can see better. And we're gonna take this one and put it here. All right, so once you have all your rectangles in place where you like them, so I'm going to zoom in and make sure they're touching the edges, because we're going to highlight it. We're going to do combine, subtract. So then that leaves the gaps on that one, and then we're going to go to this one here, highlight both of these. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to move this up a little bit more so that it's touching the edges. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight it both, combine, subtract. So then it has that piece right here. And then for this last one, highlight all of this. Actually, I'm going to take the logo out of here. So let me move this out of the way first. Highlight them both. Do combine, subtract. So since it didn't subtract here, it wasn't overlapped enough. So I'm going to do undo. I'm going to go here and move this over a little bit more. Then I'm going to highlight it. Combine, subtract. Should work this time. Yep. Then you're going to put whatever you want for your logo here. So, and then I'm just going to size it down so that it fits. So let's see. Make sure you change these to the right settings. So I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to go to material. I'm going to use I'll actually make an acrylic one. So since you guys saw the wood one, so if you wanted to do the wood one just like the one that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, select whatever you're using. So in my case, I use 3mm basswood plywood, but I think I'm going to do an acrylic one this time. So I'm going to select acrylic. I'm going to leave the settings on what they are. And then for here, I'm going to change this to cut. For each one of these. And then for this, it should automatically, for my image I have here that I inserted, it should automatically be on engrave. So see how it says engrave? So then I'm just going to shrink it down until it's a good enough size. And I'm going to try to make sure it's centered here. See. All right, so next let's go put it onto the S1 and see how it goes. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my honeycomb in place. I'm going to use red. I have black, but I was thinking I'll just try a red one this time. So this is a red piece of acrylic. I'm just going to have it in here. And I'm going to clamp it down. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I like to clamp it down. I don't know where my 4th one is. Let's put this back on here. Okay. So then what you're going to do next, to xTool Creative Space, and you're going to go to distance. So you're going to hit this. You're going to make sure you line up your laser over the material. Then you're going to hit the distance button. This is going to determine the distance from your material to your laser. Then you're going to hit start marking, choose rectangle, start marking. So you're going to go here for your first marking. And you're going to go to the opposite side and do marking here. You're going to put in marking, done. It's going to show the area that you marked. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to move these so that they're only on a certain portion so that I'm not wasting material. Move them all to this side. So here what we're going to do is we're going to hit ignore for this part because we want to take the paper off to do that. So I'm going to push ignore. So then we're going to hit process. Make sure you close your lid. And then hit start. So from here I'm going to turn my fan on, my inline fan. And then I'm going to hit the button here to start it. Okay, so it took about 5 minutes and 30 seconds almost. And so that's just to get the everything cut out. So now I'm going to peel back this paper. Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back here, I'm going to push OK, and then I'm going to go to these, I'm going to push ignore for all the cutout ones. And then I'm going to change this one, the engraving, to output. So I'm going to push process. Now it's only showing this. I'm going to push start. I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to confirm I close it. I'm going to have to do process again, start. I'm going to turn my fan back on. And then I'm going to start it back up again. So this part is just going to engrave only. It's kind of a glare, so let me see if I can get you guys a little closer. So it's just going to engrave the logo and whatever text I put on there. So it took about 1 minute just to do that engraving part. All right. So here are all the pieces. Can't really see out as well with this lighting, but so what I'm gonna do next is, you can kind of see it better right here. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take all these parts off and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so then now you're left with these 3 pieces, and then you'll just piece it together here. So this part will go here. And this part will go here. Okay. So then what I used to glue it was this E60 glue I found at Ross. It was like on, it was cheaper. You could probably find this at like any store that has like sells glue. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the glue in between each edge, and then I'm just gonna piece them back together. All right, so this red one is, the acrylic one is still drying, so I have like the thing behind it so that I can keep it in place. But so this is harder for acrylic, or if you want to do a wood one. So thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Take care. Stay blessed.